and the endless silent darkness between stars, where you'd expect nothing but cold and quiet, something incredible is happening. We're looking at a world without a sun, a rogue planet adrift in the void. Its name is SIMPO 136, and it's a type of object called a brown dwarf failed star, bigger than Jupiter but not massive enough to ignite. And yet this lonely wanderer is anything but dead. It has weather, fierce, violent, and utterly alien weather. Imagine storms not of water, but of molten rock. Continents of silicate clouds, essentially seas of liquid sand, swirl across its surface. The winds here don't just blow. They scream at over 1,000 kilometers per hour. And it rains not water, but droplets of iron and other exotic minerals that evaporate in the crushing heat before they can even reach the layers below. This isn't a gentle drizzle. It's a downpour of glowing molten metal. Using the incredible power of the James Webb Space Telescope, scientists have peered into this world's atmosphere. They've mapped it in 3 dimensions, revealing a complex structure unlike anything in our solar system. Deep down near 2,000 degrees Celsius are those storms of liquid iron. Higher up, we find something astonishing. Clouds made of the same stuff as rubies and sapphires, vaporized by the intense heat. And above it all, a hazy layer of molten sand dust. The JWST acts like a cosmic barcode scanner, reading the light from SIMPO 136 to identify the distinct signatures of water vapor. Methane and carbon monoxide, giving us an unprecedented look into this alien chemistry lab. But the storms are just the beginning. The most mind-bending feature of this rogue world is its auroras. On Earth, we see beautiful, shimmering curtains of green and purple light, created when our planet's magnetic field interacts with the solar wind from our sun. But SIMPO 136 has no star. It has no solar wind. So where do its auroras come from? They are born from within. This brown dwarf possesses a magnetic field thousands of times stronger than Earth's. This immense magnetic power generates its own aurora, a blazing global firestorm that wraps the entire planet from pole to pole. These aren't gentle ribbons of light. They're a continuous ring of magnetic fury. This auroral storm is so intense that it heats the upper atmosphere to nearly 3,000 degrees Celsius hotter than the layers below it. This process completely rewrites the rules of weather. On Earth, sunlight warms the equator, driving winds toward the colder poles. On SIMPO 136, it's the opposite. The auroras heat the poles, creating a bizarre, inside-out climate where winds flow from the hot poles toward the cooler equator. The entire planet's weather system is powered not by a star, but by its own internal magnetic engine and its rapid rotation. It's a radio beacon in the dark, broadcasting its existence across light years. Dr. Jane Rigby, one of the scientists behind these discoveries, puts it perfectly. This is the first time we've mapped weather on a world without a star. Everything we thought powered atmospheres, sunlight, tidal effects, seasonal cycles, none of it applies here. SIMPO 136 is a world running on pure physics. And here's the truly profound part. SIMPO 136 is probably not an oddity. Astronomers now believe there could be as many of these rogue brown dwarfs and free-floating planets as there are stars in our galaxy. Billions, perhaps trillions of wanderers adrift in the interstellar night. Some are hot like this one, but others are much cooler, cool enough, perhaps, to host clouds of water, frosts of ammonia, or even calm methane oceans on worlds colder than Antarctica. The James Webb Space Telescope has opened a door to this hidden cosmos. Soon, even more powerful observatories, like the extremely large telescope, will come online. They will be able to trace storms on rogue mini-Neptunes and map the atmospheres of Earth-sized wanderers. Could we one day find a solitary planet, warmed not by a star, but by its own internal heat, its own geological heartbeat? A world lit only by the glow of its own auroras? SIMPO 136 teaches us a fundamental lesson about the universe. It doesn't need sunshine to create weather. It doesn't need a solar system to create a dynamic, living world. All it needs is energy, matter, and motion. The laws of physics will do the rest. This glowing ember in the void is not a failed star. It's a cosmic lighthouse, a testament to the fact that even in the deepest, darkest corners of space, the universe is furiously, beautifully alive. It proves that even in isolation, worlds breathe. Even without stars, atmospheres churn. And even in eternal night, nature finds a way to create wind, cloud, heat, and light. The darkness between the stars is not empty. It's full of worlds, speaking to us in the language of photons and fire. And thanks to our relentless curiosity and incredible technology, we are finally learning to listen. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey to one of the strangest worlds ever discovered. If you enjoyed this cosmic exploration, please hit that like button and consider subscribing for more stories from the frontiers of science. We'll see you in the next one. In the silent, star-salted ocean of interstellar space, where darkness stretches unbroken and time drifts like cosmic dust, imagine a world without dawn or dusk. A world without the warmth of sunrise or the calm of twilight, only an eternal night, lit by distant suns like grains of frozen fire. Now, picture a massive sphere, the size of a giant planet yet born from the ambitions of a star, wandering alone through that void. This isn't science fiction. This is SIMPJO 13656.5 plus 0933, or SIMPO 136 for short. It's a rogue brown dwarf, a failed star cast adrift. Just 20 light-years from Earth, it's close enough to be our cosmic neighbor, yet alien beyond all imagination. No star anchors it, no sun warms it. It roams freely, a solitary ember glowing in an endless shadow. And for the first time in human history, we have studied such a world in astonishing detail. The James Webb Space Telescope, that golden eye unfolding against eternity, has given us something extraordinary. A weather report from a world without a sun, and the forecast? A restless, planet-sized furnace. Imagine continents of molten clouds, roaring winds faster than any hurricane, heat rising from its very bones. An aurora so vast they encircle the entire globe, powered not by starlight but by the fury raging within. SIMPO 136 isn't just a world. It's a storm, a magnet, a furnace. A laboratory where physics rewrites itself under crushing gravity and eternal darkness. So, what exactly is this celestial wanderer? It's a strange hybrid, not quite a planet, not truly a star. It's a brown dwarf with a mass rivaling Jupiter, yet its composition and birth follow the rules of stars. It's only slightly larger than Jupiter, about 1.2 times its diameter, but it's far denser, heavier, and hotter than any planet has a right to be. Its surface temperature hovers around 1,500 degrees Celsius, or 2,700 degrees Fahrenheit. That's hot enough to melt, iron, and vaporize rock, yet still far too cool to sustain the stable hydrogen fusion that powers a true star. It's a cosmic object caught in a fascinating limbo between categories. And it is spinning, unbelievably fast. It completes a full rotation once every 2.5 hours, faster than Jupiter, faster than any world in our solar system. This incredible speed slings its atmosphere into a cosmic whirlpool. Clouds rip across its equator at over 1,000 kilometers per hour winds, so fierce they sculpt the planet's weather into bands of churning fire and liquid stone. This is not a gentle world. This is rotation, magnetism, and heat colliding in a state of beautiful chaos. How do we know all this? Because the James Webb Space Telescope didn't just look at SIMPO 136, it listened to its heartbeat. It watched one full, dizzying rotation, capturing the flickers of its infrared light. These subtle pulses, tiny changes only a few % deep, are the shadows of alien weather. Instead of clouds of water like we have on Earth, SIMPO 136 carries clouds of vaporized minerals. We're talking about enstatite, forsterite, even corundum, essentially molten sand drifting in a world of fire. Here, silicate rains fall like liquid quartz, only to evaporate again in the deeper, hotter layers, trapped in a perpetual cycle of mineral storms. When these cloud layers thicken, they dim the brown dwarf's glow. When they thin, the blazing depths shine out. It creates a lighthouse effect, bright, then dim every 2.5 hours. It's the rhythm of an atmosphere in turmoil. Through these pulses, across thousands of infrared wavelengths, JWST peeled back the layers of this world like an interstellar CT scan. It revealed a complex, stratified atmosphere. Imagine deep decks of liquid iron droplets, middle layers of vaporized sapphire and ruby, and an upper haze made of powdered glass, all suspended like volcanic ash in a furnace sky. And within those layers lie storms the size of Earth's continents. On this world, a mere 5 degrees Celsius temperature dip signals the birth of cyclones on a planetary scale. On Earth, tiny atmospheric whispers can hint at tornado nurseries. On Jupiter, they feed the Great Red Spot, a storm older than our telescopes. But on SIMPO 136, under gravity many times that of Earth and heat fierce enough to forge metal vapor, they grow into titanic tempests that swirl for centuries. They are immune to land, immune to seasons, and immune to sunlight because here none exists. And the lightning? It's not driven by clouds of water, but by silicate dust rubbing together and churning magnetic fields. This can create plasma arcs larger than our continents. These storms they just shift, evolve, and roar on forever? But the most profound discovery is the aurora. On Earth, auroras are painted by the solar wind, particles from our sun crashing into our magnetic field. But SIMPO 136 has no sun. So what powers its global light show? One theory is that it has a moon, a hidden companion whose volcanic activity spews charged particles into the brown dwarf's magnetic field, creating a permanent planet-wide aurora. This world makes its own northern lights, in the heart of absolute darkness. Think about that. A lone, wandering world generating its own light, its own weather, its own furious life. It's a testament to the fact that even in the loneliest corners of the cosmos, the universe is never truly quiet. There are worlds that forge their own destinies, driven by the heat they were born with, long after they were cast out from their stellar nurseries. SIMPO 136 challenges everything we thought we knew about planets, stars, and the space between them. It's a world of paradoxes, a sunless planet with weather, a star that never ignited, a lonely wanderer that glows with its own inner fire.